Happy Valentine's Day, YouTube. T-Movies here. And since this month I've been doing my reviews for past February films, I thought it was only a given to do my review for a film that takes place during Valentine, and it's titled Valentine. And that is the 2010 romantic comedy film Valentine's Day. Now, of course, this is the movie that pretty much put it on Black Eyed Peas' I Got a Feeling song in my head. I remember when that trailer popped up, I'm like, boy, Black Eyed Peas' I Got a Feeling song is going to be in my head for years. And of course, Family Guy pretty much parodied that as well. Now, the film, of course, follows a group of related characters struggling, with love on Valentine's Day. This movie has a really cool cast. It was, of course, directed by Gary Marshall, who is the man behind Pretty Woman, Beaches, Happy Days, and who does not love Gary Marshall? Come on. And it has a really solid cast. Like, you had Ashton Kutcher, Jessica Alba, Jennifer Garner, George Lopez, Queen Latifah, Bradley Cooper, Julia Roberts, Jennifer Garner. You had Patrick Dempsey. You also had Emma Roberts, Carter Jenkins, Hector Elizondo, Taylor Swift, Taylor Lautner, who I believe those two were dating at the time. You even had Eric Dane, from Grey's Anatomy fame, Jessica Biel, Jamie Foxx, Kathy Bates, Anne Hathaway, Topher Grace. You had, the list pretty much goes on and on. It's a really stacked cast. And some interesting, storylines here. You got Ashton Kutcher, who wakes up and proposes to his girlfriend, Molly Clarkson, played by Jessica Alba, who accepts it. However, Reed's closest friend, Alfonso Rodriguez, and Julia Fitzpatrick, played by Jennifer Garner, aren't surprised when he suddenly changed his mind and leaves Reed a few hours. And it had a bit of a do Where's My Car reunion between Ashton Kutcher and Jennifer Garner. And of course, Kutcher's brunette character ends up falling for Jennifer Garner's characters, who's also a school teacher. So there's that. Then, of course, there's like a storyline between this captain of the U.S. Army, Kate Helstein, played by Julia Roberts, who befriends with this guy named Holden Wilson, played by Bradley Cooper, and Kate is, of course, traveling Lord. This is she came back home, and Holden states that she must really, be in love to do so. And they, of course, get a little smith right there, too. Then there's a storyline between this babysitter named Grace Small, played by Emma Roberts, who is planning to lose her virginity to her boyfriend, Alex Franklin, played by Carter Jenkins. And the plan also counts to go awry when Grace's mother, discovers naked Alex in Grace's room. So it gets a little hectic right there. And so you also have Shirley MacLaine and Hector Elizondo, who actually plays the role of the grandparents in this, which was pretty cool. Then you also got these two high school friends, Willie, played by Taylor Lautner, and Felicia, played by Taylor Swift, who are experiencing new love and had to wait a while to do the deeds. You also had this firm's recession named Liz Karen, played by Anne Hathaway, who ends up dating this mailroom clerk named Jason Morris, played by Topher Grace. Yes, it's pretty much Catwoman and Venom dating, just put it that way. And Jason also is shocked to learn that Liz also turns out to be this phone sex operator, so there's that too. This movie has some really, it did not really get great reviews when it got released. It has about 18% Rotten Tomatoes. It's not that bad. I mean, it has a bit of a Love Actually feel to it, in a way. Like, there's actually literally an airport scene that really will remind you of Love Actually. There's like a scene with a kid who ends up falling for this girl, and it's a little similar to Love Actually. Gary Marshall, he's one heck of a cool director. I've always loved Gary Marshall's work. From Pretty Woman to Valentine's Day. Oh, I probably prefer New Year's Eve over Valentine's Day, but still, there has been some really solid, Valentine's Day movies. There are, but this is probably this is a really decent film worth checking out on Valentine's Day, because obviously it is called Valentine's Day. It takes place in Valentine's. It takes place in LA during Valentine's Day, and it's not really one of the best romantic comedies of all time. Nothing like that, but it's still a pretty decent decent rom com. It's very harmless. It has a really great star-studded cast. There are some really cliche romantic comedy moments in this, but it's not that bad as most people make it out to be. I mean, you got a couple of reunions in this. You got that 70 Show reunion with Ashton Kutcher and Topher Grace. You got a reunion between Ashton Kutcher and his Do Where's My Car co-star Jennifer Garner. You have lots of people who have worked together before, so there's that. But anyway, this movie is not all that bad as most people make it out to be. If you guys haven't seen it, let me see where you can find it. You can probably you can find it on Amazon Prime. You can find it on Vudu, Apple TV, E subscription thing. But this gets shown on E Network a whole lot of times around Valentine's Day. Anyway, let me leave you guys. Have you ever seen Gary Marshall's Valentine's Day? If so, what's the Were you a fan of it? Were you not a fan of it? What was your favorite parts in the film? What was some of your favorite storylines in this film? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that button for more notifications. This is Timu signing off.